What's going on? This is Anthony Baragato, and here's a quick review of Night 2 of the New Japan Cup 2020. Starting off the night, we got Taiji Ishimori against Gabriel Kidd. Now, Gabriel Kidd is, of course, a young lion from the UK, and he actually stayed in the New Japan dojo instead of going home for the entire time during the pandemic, and I guess he's still there now. So it appears the company rewarded him by putting him in this spot in the tournament, which is great for him, but this was a traditional beatdown. Taiji Ishimori made quick work of him, and honestly, Gabriel Kidd really didn't make that much of an impression for me. I did think his selling was really strong in this match, but other than that, he really didn't get an opportunity to do all that much, so hopefully we'll get more chances to see what he can do in the future. Moving on to the second match of the night, we got Yoshinobu Kanemaru against Yota Uemura. And if the young lion failed to make an impression in the first match, that was not the case here because Yota Uemura absolutely did his thing in this match. The previous night, Kanemaru hit Uemura over the head with his whiskey bottle, so Uemura was looking to attack him quick, and he did that. He started out hot, and honestly, throughout this match, he controlled and was pretty much dominant throughout. I was actually pretty surprised by how much he controlled the match, and credit to Kanemaru because he made him look so good. His selling was strong. I just thought this was an awesome match, and it was not a typical veteran versus young lion beatdown. Uemura really showed some fire throughout the match. He also hit a beautiful springboard crossbody, a unique underarm overhead throw. He had this crazy roll-up that was so close. It was almost Zack Sabre Jr.-esque. And then he spun Kanemaru around the ring and had another near fall. And even though Kanemaru picked up the win in the end, he made Uemura look like a star in the making. And that's got to be what this match was about. And credit to Kanemaru for doing all that selling and allowing Uemura to get in that much offense. This was a great match and one that you should definitely go out of your way to see. The third tournament match of the night saw Minoru Suzuki go up against Yuji Nagata. This was an amazing match and it was exactly what you would expect from Suzuki and Nagata. Basically for 20 minutes, they hit the shit out of each other and it was awesome. Almost all wrestling matches are hampered by the fact there's no live audience to feed off of, but this match actually benefited from being in an empty arena because you could hear every strike louder and clearer than you ever have before, and this type of match is perfect for an empty arena. It felt like all of their strikes were 10 times harder than ever before because you could hear it so loud and clear, and it was incredible. It felt like Suzuki was laying it in there so hard, and when Nagata eventually made his comeback, it made it that much more triumphant because you could feel his pain, and then he hit him with a Saito suplex bridge, pinned him for the win, and he's moving on to the second round. So after that awesome match, it was time for the main event, Okada versus Gedo. And this match was a slog. I have no problem with Okada getting his revenge on Gedo, but as a main event, 15 minutes deep, it overstayed its welcome and it just wasn't good. Whereas Suzuki and Nagata was what you would expect in a good way, this match was what you would expect in a bad way. Gedo cheated, he had some interference from Jado, he couldn't wrestle Okada, and then Okada won. That was basically it. The only things I liked about this match was that Gedo knew all of Okada's moves because he was his on-screen trainer for all of those years, and that Okada used a submission chokehold to beat him instead of the Rainmaker. I thought that part was a nice touch, but this match was still a chore to watch. Overall, I thought Night 2 of the New Japan Cup was okay. The Gabriel Kidd Taiji Ishimori match didn't do anything for me in either direction. I didn't like Okada versus Gedo at all. But Minoru Suzuki and Nagata was easily the match of the night, and I also really enjoyed Kanemaru versus Yota Uemura. And those two matches really saved this night for me, and I definitely recommend watching both of them because they are worth your time. So that wraps things up for Night 2. Night 3 on Monday looks to be incredible. Stay tuned for that video on Tuesday. Follow me on Twitter at @A_Baragato. Subscribe for more content just like this. There will be a review of every night. But for now, I'm Anthony Baragato, and thank you for watching.